To create and get a Robinhood API key, start by understanding what an API key is and its purpose. An API key is a unique identifier that allows developers to access and integrate the Robinhood platform into their applications. First, you need to have a Robinhood account. So if you don't have one, sign up for it. Once you have an account, navigate to the Robinhood website and log in. Next, you need to enable the API access on your account. To do this, go to the account settings and look for the API access option. After enabling the API access, you will be asked to create an API key. You can do this by clicking on the Generate API Key button. You will then be prompted to give your API key a name and select the permissions that you want to grant to the API key. The permissions include the ability to read and write data, as well as the ability to execute trades. Once you have selected the permissions, click on the Generate API Key button to create the API key. You will then be given the API key, which is a long string of characters. You should save this API key in a secure location, as it will be used to authenticate your API requests. It is also important to note that you should never share your API key with anyone, as it can be used to access your account and execute trades. To use the API key, you will need to include it in the header of your API requests. The format for this will depend on the programming language that you are using, but it is typically included in the authorization header. In conclusion, creating and getting a Robinhood API key is a straightforward process that requires you to have a Robinhood account, enable API access, create an API key, and save the API key in a secure location. By following these steps, you can integrate the Robinhood platform into your applications and start building your own trading tools. Additionally, it is also important to keep in mind the best practices for using the Robinhood API, such as handling errors and exceptions, and using secure protocols for communication. By following these guidelines and using the Robinhood API key responsibly, you can unlock the full potential of the Robinhood platform and build innovative applications that can help you achieve your financial goals.